How do you connect with a camera lens? G'day crew, and welcome back to the Do Video Podcast, where we get you and your business genuinely connecting with your customers through the best method at the moment, video. I was doing spirit fingers for those who can't see. I'm Zoe, the video confidence coach, your guide to instantly connecting with your customers. Take it away, slightly younger Zoe. What tip I want to give you guys today, and something that you can implement right now with your phone, with your laptop if it has a webcam, or anything that has a camera on it, is, get ready for it, always look down the lens of the camera when speaking to the camera. Now for some of you that may seem a bit like, duh Zoe, duh, but not everyone utilizes this when creating videos. So what I can highly recommend is, for example, when I talk to you in a setting like this where I have a nice, this is what is known as a close mid shot. So I've got something that's a little bit above the chest. You can see my face, you can see my shoulders. And I'm talking directly to the lens. Now for IGT viewers, I will not be talking directly into the lens to you because you're a little bit lower and a little bit out of the way. But for everyone else, we're looking down the lens. Now this does a couple of things for both me and you. One, it helps me connect with you on a more personal level. So as humans and as we're going to evolve, we've grown to trust people that deliver eye contact. So say, for example, when you're watching a film when you're younger, you could always tell who the villain was because obviously the way they dressed and the way they acted. But if they were acting shifty or if they were acting untrustworthy, they could never keep their eye contact to you or the audience for that matter. And that's the same thing when representing your business. You want to be trustworthy and seen as human, seen as approachable, and seen as someone that they can trust ultimately. So for situations like this, when you're doing a video like this, of either your premises or behind the scenes, or either any video, even if you're not in front of the camera yourself, get your person who's over in front of the camera to make sure to treat the camera like a person. So you don't stare down the barrel like this without blinking and scaring the crap out of yourself and everyone watching. But when you're having a nice, relaxed conversation with your friends, your family, or anyone, or even customers for that matter, you make sure that you have regular eye contact. About, believe it's like two seconds out of every 3. So every 3 seconds, you should be having the most eye contact with them. And even if you are in a multi-camera setup, so say, for example, you're on a podcast, you're on TV, or you're in a situation where there's multiple different cameras, as in multiple different people, eyes, looking at you, make sure that you give enough attention to both. Or in my case, I can give enough attention to both my IGTV audience and my regular audience, cutting between the two. Obviously not too fast, but I can say focus on IGTV, make sure that's clear, and cut back to you guys. So the reason that we use eye contact as a way of being able to trust someone is because you can understand their intentions and their feelings and their motivations. So if I was telling a lie, like, I don't want to lie to you, but say for example, if I was telling a lie that what's a lie that makes me what's a lie that makes me actually look good? I can't think of a lie right now, and I'm really sorry, but let's just pretend. So pretending I'm telling a lie, you can see that I'm trying to look you in the eye and trying to be nice, but even if when I am looking you in the eye, you can tell that I'm not right. You can tell that I'm not happy or content with the situation. But when you're speaking to your audience, you need to be trustworthy, you need to be content, and you need to be confident in your actions and what you're showing people. Because this is your business, this is your service, this is your product, this is your both of them. And you need to be able to do it in a way that helps connect the audience as to where you are. So, for example, right now I'm in my office. It's nice and chilled. You can see back there's the sign to where I work. And I put it in there for some color and variety. But you have an idea of where I'm coming from and how I'm instantly connecting with you. You can do the same if you're in a chaotic event or even if you're just by yourself in your living room. People still connect with that. And one thing that I always point out to people, even when I'm doing professional shoots, is before you start a video, always make sure you locate the lens that you're looking at, or the lens that you're immediately going to be talking to. Because this helps ground yourself. This helps configure yourself of where to position yourself when you're standing, and also helps you feel a little bit more confident of, okay, hopefully by this point you've already come up with a script or at least a message. You have an idea of, okay, this is what I want to talk about. This is how I'm going to talk about it. And my customer avatar, my ideal customer is just right behind that camera. I'm looking directly at them, directly eye to eye, because that's what your camera should be. It should be at your eye level or a little bit above, because we're equals. And I'm looking directly into your eye and telling you the truth about how my business can help you, can serve you, and can help you fix your problem. And if I'm not doing that, I'm doing a bad job, because it's essentially what we're in business for. So the only thing I can ask you guys to do, truthfully, is come join the Video Confidence crew, where we have a supportful network of other small business owners that can help you build up your confidence in creating video content. We hold regular challenges, and you get to see and make your comments known and ask me questions on a regular basis. Thank you, Zoe. For a full list of our sources, credits, and downloadables for this episode, check out this episode on the dovideopodcast.com website. And feel free to rate our chat/podcast on your favourite podcasting app that you're listening to right now, hopefully, or maybe one that you don't like so much. And if you're watching, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel, where you can see more of our tutorials and other information that we put up there. That's quite helpful. Looking for something to listen to while you wait for another Do Video podcast episode? I've got one right for you. So it's called the Boss Podcast. Now, yes, I bleeped that out, and yes, the word is in there, and it's from a woman I really admire called Katie Sellers, who runs an online business called Metal Marvels, and you can tell that her stuff is really unique because it's quite truthful, but it's also has a lot of nice swear words in it. And for those who have met in person, you know that I don't really shy away from, it's just for content like this that can be accessible by many people, especially under the age of 18. I probably pull back my swearing just a little bit, but on a day-to-day level, swearing is not inherently a bad thing. I just can't be bothered dealing with the hate that people have for the younger people who listen to it and then copy me. I totally haven't taught younger people to do that. But back to Katie's podcast. So the Boss podcast, yes, hear the beep there, is found on all podcast players. It's predominantly aimed at business owners, online business owners, and mainly business owners who are female, but it works for men too. She has episodes that come out every Wednesday, and they're always real talks to the mic or to the audience about what she's currently going through or what she can recommend to you, almost like a free mentoring session once a week from Katie herself. And she also has a Facebook group that's connected with the podcast that I absolutely love, and I love going in there at least once a week, at least, to go in and chat with everyone and see what everyone's up to. It's a really nice community. Speaking of community, we have our own Videos Confidence crew, which is cool in its own unique way. Just FYI. Okay, I'm going to move on now. If you have any questions, comments, and concerns, feel free to reach out to Video Confidence Coach on our website, our social medias, and if you Google Video Confidence Coach, you might be able to find us. I've been trying really hard with all the Googles, so hopefully something's come up by now. Thank you for engaging with me today, and don't forget to tell your crew about this one awesome trick. Well, about a video, but trick. All right, I'm going to say goodbye now.